Yeah, man.
Welcome. This is another episode of Just Talking. It's a working title, so I haven't decided what I'm going to call this. So it's been a couple weeks since I did one of these. In between the first episode of Just Talking and now, I put out Cold Skin. I don't really classify, I guess you could say, my music things I put out, the videos I put out, under the playlist Ramblings of a Madman. I wouldn't really say they're music, because they're not, obviously. But I don't really know what to title them or call them. So I put them under entertainment, because I don't feel like they're music. But anywho, Just Talking is the title of this playlist and this episodes that I'm doing. It might stay that, it could change. But I kind of like Just Talking, because that's what we're doing. Like I said, it's been a few weeks since the first episode. I'll probably do these every little bit here and there, just kind of give you guys updates, talk about life, mental struggles, shit like that. Just a little bit of chat, to help each other. Help me release my brain. Maybe it'll help you feel better, not feel alone, depending on what I'm talking about, obviously. I don't know if you guys the microphone will pick that up, but right now it is Sunday, July 5th, 8:35 in the morning. And it is rumbling and thundering like a mother trucker out here. Since the last one I did, I would say my mental state's not terrible. I still have days where I'm angry, which I still try to figure out why. Because some days I get angry and I feel angry, and I don't really know why. It's hard to explain. Like, nothing really happened, nothing really put me in a foul mood. I just feel pissed off, and I don't know why. Like, bad. Like, I hate the world, I hate everyone in it, but I'm not sure why. Because a lot of times, nothing really happened to make me feel that way. I mean, obviously, you get mad at life, with fucking people anymore. When you're driving, you got stupid people. You work with stupid people. You go to grocery stores, stupid people. I mean, that's the world we live in nowadays. We're surrounded by idiots. And everyone is so fucking entitled. It drives me insane. I'm not talking about skin colors or race. I'm talking about everyone in the fucking world. Everywhere you go, you have people that are just fucking rude and feel like they're entitled to whatever they're doing and no one else exists. Like, you go to a grocery store, people just stand in the middle of the fucking aisle. Like, they're the only people in the world that matter. I cannot stand that. It drives me nuts. And it's hard that's why I do a lot of, me and my wife go grocery shopping when stores open. It's a lot easier. You have to deal with the workers still stocking, maybe some older people shopping. But when you go to fucking Meijer at 6 a.m. when they open, there's no one there. No one really in your fucking way. So we go everywhere when they open. Our grocery shopping's done early, so that way we don't deal with any of the bullshit. I just don't have patience for that. I just don't. If you're going to stand in the middle of the aisleway, I'm going to make you feel like a fucking idiot. If you want to do something about it, we can. I'll make you feel like an idiot that way, too. And I'm not trying to come off as cocky or arrogant. My attitude has always been the same. I've never thought I'm bigger or badder than anyone. I just don't give a fuck. I really just don't give a fuck. It's not that I can beat your ass. I don't even care if I get my ass beat. My mental state is I just don't give a fuck. It's been that way my whole life. I've fought many people bigger than me, badder than me. I don't give a shit. You want to go? We'll go. Don't give a fuck. That's just how I've always been. But yeah, anyways, there's stupid people everywhere, so we try to get everything done early. We go to grocery shopping right when the stores open, because we go to, like, I don't know, a lot of people shop. I go to multiple stores. Usually it's Meijer, Kroger, and Samuel's Club. And then obviously the depot. We gotta go to the dispensary, pick up our shits. But usually, I'd say, like, we get up, we'll say, like Saturday, we'll go shopping, right? I get paid bi-weekly, so if we get paid on a paid week, we go grocery shopping. It's usually a bigger trip than the week not, So we go shopping, we get up at 5:15 in the morning on a Saturday. We feed our cats, give our one cat her diabetes shot, clean the mess up from them eating. And then we go to Meijer, who opens at 6. And then we go to Kroger if we need. Kroger's not always in there, but if it is, we go there. They're usually open at 6 a.m. too, I believe. So we'll go to Meijer, Kroger if need be. If not, then we'll go to Meijer. We'll come home, unload groceries, get everything put away, smoke a fatty. By then, it'll be time to head towards Sam's Club because they open at 8 for your early shoppers. I wish Sam's opened earlier, Sam's Club. We get there, we do that shit. By the time we leave there, we get to the dispensary. They open at 9. We get there about 8:30, 8:45 sometimes. We'll go to Sheetz, grab a coffee, a pop, or a muffin or something, wait in the car till the dispo opens, go in there, spend a bunch of money on fucking gummies and weed, and then we're done. Go home. I'm done with everything by like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't gotta go back out. I don't gotta deal with nobody. It's great. I've become, the older I've gotten worse. Like, I don't want to go out. And it's not that I don't want to. Like, I love the outdoors. You know, I love going up north, fishing, all that shit. I used to do it all the time when I was a kid. But the people have ruined everything. Fucking ruined everything. You can't do anything without some kind of issue or people being fucking stupid or pissing you off. It's terrible. I just don't want to deal with it. So it's easier to stay home. That's why I got into gaming. And, you know, I made this Smile We're Dead YouTube. I made in 2019 before the vid. So it's been around a while. But lately, you know, I've been trying to take my time, put stuff out on this YouTube. Excuse me. Sinuses are jerk. Like, I was putting stuff out a lot for this YouTube. And then, I just kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I lost interest in doing Smile We're Dead. I think my downfall was I was doing so much. Like, I was trying to put shit out weekly. You know, write something, put it out, write something, put it out. And then it started losing its, it started losing the joy of making it. You know, I loved writing at the time, but then when I started having to feel like mentally I put pressure on myself to write. Make sure you keep writing, get something done, hurry up, make a video, put it out. So towards the end of my videos, the last few I did before Cold Skin, I was like, man, I'm just not having fun making these. I'm not having fun writing these because I'm pressuring myself too much. Like I've always said, I am my own worst critic. I'm always in my head about everything I do. So I'm like, all right, something's got to change. So I started another YouTube because I talked to my wife about it. I was originally going to do it on this YouTube, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. I want to start fresh. So I made another YouTube for just video games. I just stream on there, or I upload pre-edited video game, videos I've done. Mainly live streaming. Fuck. Excuse me. Like I said, sinuses are fucked. But yeah, I did start another YouTube, the gaming YouTube. I just live stream on there mainly on the weekends. I do put out videos on there for like pre-edited videos I've done, pre-recorded for video games. But that's all it is. I do shorts on there too of music, but other than that, that's it. I don't do anything like I do on here. So if you want to see me play video games, and it's, camera, microphone, all that good shit. Go check it out. The Dreadful Artie Show. That's the name of that YouTube, and that's the name of me, Dreadful Artie. I'm there. In Smile We're Dead, I'm Artie Dreadful. But anywho, that's kind of what I've sunken myself into. Is I'm still got Smile We're Dead. I'm definitely working on stuff with this. I haven't given up this channel at all. I put out Cold Skin, which I didn't rush. I definitely took my time with that one, but I also still didn't really find my enjoyment in making it like I used to. I used to love making the videos. Like, I liked writing and stuff and putting the music in there, which is fun. I definitely like that. But my favorite part was making the videos, and I would say trying to figure out a good musical or weird sound to put behind what I'm saying, because I know I don't say it like a song or a rap or anything. It's just me rambling. So it's hard to find shit to put behind it, music, But I just lost my joy in that, the hardest part is videos. I like to have different things and shit. Like, I have my own visions of what I want the video to look like, but I don't have the capability, the space, or technology, money-wise, to make a full-on video of each poem or song I write, whatever you want to call them. I call them ramblings. So I have to basically I take my 4K camera, I'll take a video. You hear that thunder? Ooh, doggy. That was loud. I'll take my 4K little handheld camera, I'll record something off YouTube with it, and then I'll put it on my video editing app, and I'll like patch it and cut it and all this shit. So I'm just taking other videos I find, So it kind of lost interest in that. It wasn't fun because it's hard to find things. Like, I envision, when I'm writing something, I'll envision what I want the video to look like. Some of the stuff I have in my head I can't find, or I don't know how to word it, maybe, I don't know. So it became difficult, kind of lost interest, and then, just putting the pressure on myself to write something week in, week out, and then make a video, put it out week in, week out. I was like, dude, I just burned myself out, basically. And then also, honestly, my life kind of changed, I wouldn't say I got better, but it kind of did, My job got a little better. I started making more money. I'm still making more money. We moved. My wife had surgery. She'd have a new pacemaker put in. So I was just kind of lost there for a little while. Once all that was going down, like, I didn't want to do my YouTube. I lost complete interest in Smile or Dead. So I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? And that's where video games came in. Because I've always been a gamer. I just never streamed. But that's kind of how I live my life now. Do everything early in the morning, and then I don't have to deal with nobody. It's the best way. But as far as Smile We're Dead goes, I am working on something. It's not a rambling, at least not yet. Those usually, I haven't been making myself write. I've just been letting those come to me. Like, Cold Skin just randomly popped in my head one day. I just felt the urge to write, and I went with it, and that's what Cold Skin became. You guys should check that out, though. I like Cold Skin. I would still say I'm not happy with the video and necessarily the music behind what I'm saying. I'm definitely trying to figure out in my head before I make the next one of how to make my videos better and where to get the images I want in my head to fit the video, where I can find them or make them if I can. And also the music the whatever sounds or music I put behind whatever I'm saying in the ramblings of a madman, I need to find new stuff. I think new sounds and shit. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. So it's not dead. It's just going to take some time. Ramblings aren't just going to keep coming out. So it'll be a little bit in time in between each one. Cold Skin was the newest one. I think it's like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So go check that out, please. Like it if you like it. Comment. Comment under it if you have any comments about what I'm saying. Good or bad. I don't mind talking. I mean, even if you don't like it, we can still talk. We don't have to be assholes, But yeah, go check it out, Cold Skin. But right now, I would say I don't have any ramblings I'm working on. I'm mainly just trying to figure out how to start getting better videos, and I'm going to look up and find new sounds to use for Ramblings of a Madman. I have just started writing a new Blackstone Forest story. I have one I wrote last year, and I never put it out. I think I put Shapeshifter was the one I put out last year. But when I wrote that, I also wrote another story. It was 2 of them. I ended up going Shapeshifter, and I was like, well, I'll put the other one out later in October. I didn't. I just couldn't. It's kind of around the time I lost interest in Smile We're Dead, so it was hard to get into editing. I had a hard time getting Shapeshifter out. But anywho, I'm working on a new story. I do have one already written from last year's October, because I try to write and put 1 or 2 or 3 stories out in October is my goal. So I have one. I still don't know if I want to put out, and then I'm just started writing a new one. I don't have a title for it or nothing. It's still early stages, but like I said, we're in July. I'm trying to get this out in October, so I'd like to try to write a story and be done with writing the story by like the end of August. So that way I have all of September because I have to record the story, like read it, make sure it's all nice and edited, all that shit. So I would like to have the month of September to really get the audio down, like 2 weeks of audio time and then 2 weeks of video time, and then put it out in October. But I'm in the early stages of writing something new for this October. It just depends how much I write. It might be a couple parts for October. I'll do 2 parts. I don't know. It might just be 1 story. We'll just have to see how it goes when I'm done writing it. But that's coming up here in October. I'm definitely going to try to get out a new Blackstone Forest story. Ramblings, like I said, those will be, random times. I don't know. I just put one out, Cold Skin. Like I said, check it out. And then I haven't wrote anything new since Cold Skin. So that's kind of why I've said I'm mainly focused on right now, just trying to figure out how to get better videos and images for those videos, and then also the music aspect of it and better sounds and shit like that. But I hope all is well with anyone who listens to this and has made it this far. I know life can be hard. I know for a lot of people it is hard right now, financially. Everything's so fucking expensive. On top of the world's going crazy. People are crazy. I mean, it's a rough time out there right now. It is a rough fucking time. As for me, I'd say I'm doing all right with my depression and stuff like that, anxiety. I would say my biggest issue is anxiety more than depression at this point, at least right now in my life. My depression isn't too bad. I've been trying to teach myself to be happy, accept it's all right to be happy. My whole life, I've always been afraid to be happy because anytime when I was a child that I'm like, oh man, this is great, I'm happy. It was either taken away from me, it went away really fast, it didn't last, it was a lie, shit like that. So my brain built the mental wall of like, well, anytime you start to feel happy or anything seems good and life is running fine, panic, be depressed, don't accept it, don't let happiness in because it's not going to last. And I did that for years and years of my life, and that kind of fed into my depression and anger. And for years now, my wife has told me, you gotta let it in. You have to let it in, accept it. Sometimes happiness isn't permanent. Sometimes it is short. Sometimes it's a little while. Sometimes it's real long. You don't know. So I've been trying to do that. I feel like I've done better. I've accepted that I have a decent job. I make decent money. We have a decent place a nice place to live compared to what we used to live in. We got a newer car. Just trying to accept little things and be happy and not bummed out and just panicky. Like, okay, when am I going to lose it all now? When's it all going to go away? That's at least how my brain is. So I've been trying to do that. So my depression hasn't been bad, but my anxiety has been rough. Man, that thunder is booming out there. You can hear it. It's rumbling. Yeah. My anxiety's been the hardest part for me. I've had a hard time. I overthink. Honestly, I think it's just... Drop my lighter. Drop my lighter. Overthinking. I think it feeds into my anxiety the most. Even my wife says that. Like, I'll start thinking about... So, for me, my brain will start picking apart everything I have to do within let's say the rest of this year, hypothetically. I got a list of like 5 or 6 things I want to do that I consider them like high, expensive things, not just random things you're going to do in life, but the more higher price things I want to get done in a certain time frame. Okay. So like right now, I got to get tires on my car, which is fine. It happens. You got to put tires on your car. But that's $600-700 depending on what kind of tires you buy, where you go. We'll just say hypothetically it's $700, right? And then it's time for my wife to get an eye exam and new glasses, like always. You got to do it. I think it's like every 2 years or whatever year. I don't remember. There's a couple $100. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just saying, like, this is how my brain rationalizes, and this is where it doesn't shut off because I'll just start thinking about money, or for hypothetically, this conversation's money. It could be other things too, but so I got tires, we got glasses, and I have a kitten that's by the end of July has to be fixed. That's a couple $100, $600-700 nowadays. I already called about it. It's expensive as shit. And then me and my wife both want to get some nice 4K monitors for the new Grand Theft Auto coming out in November. I want to buy stuff for my PC because I need to start upgrading it. That shit's expensive. Okay. And I'm not complaining, like trying to seem ungrateful or anything, because that's also something that gives me anxiety in my head. It's like, well, now you just sound ungrateful. I'm not. I work hard for what I have. I work my ass off. So does my wife. We work hard. We work out in a fucking warehouse, 100-degree weather when it's degrees when it's in that motherfucker. Okay, we work, we earn our money. It's more. I'm afraid I get anxiety about just how much it all is. Because to me, I'm on a penny pinch. I want to save money because I grew up poor my whole life. So making all money now, making a good amount of money, is weird. You grow up poor, so now you have money. You do all we'll write down our bills in a little notebook. We do it every time we get paid, and then you go, all right, well, what's left after all the bills or rent or whatever time it is, and they'll say whatever X amount, and I'm like, oh shit, and that's on top of already saving money beforehand. So it's like, damn, it throws me off because I'm not used to having that. I grew up poor most of my life, even in my adult years, early adult years. I didn't really start making good money until the last 4 or 5 years. So it's weird, And then I'll start thinking of like, cool, we want to do all this stuff. Then I'll start adding all the amounts together, and I start giving myself anxiety, like, oh my god, dude, oh my god, because that's a lot of money to me, even though I can make it work because I have that kind of money now. But it's just weird. So it gives me anxiety. It makes my brain race. And if it ain't about money, it's about life. Like, well, how long did my cats got? How long do I got? How long does my wife got? Who's gonna go? It's very morbid, I know, but I'm just telling you how my brain works. uh, but yeah, other than my anxiety issues, I've been feeling all right. I've had a hard time sleeping. I'm not sure why. That's with gummies. Like, I'll take a gummy, I'll fall asleep, no problem, instantly. I'm out. Gummy gets me right to sleep. But once I wake up to take a piss or something, I cannot fall back asleep. And I can't eat another gummy, because if I eat another one, I'll be fucking groggy as shit in the morning. So I don't know what's going on with that. I've been sleeping too well. But I figured like maybe something on my mind is bothering me, and not helping me sleep. But I can't think of anything. Nothing crazy other than what I normally think about. Money, money issues, saving money. Got to spend money on this. Got to spend money on that. I want to save money. Shit like that, or just life in general. Worrying about getting sick or how your health is. Seeing so many people get sick and then die at a relatively young age. I mean, we're talking 40s and 50s nowadays. It's crazy. Other than that, I don't know. I just haven't been able to sleep good. I mean, last night we were up late. It was 4th of July. A lot of people were doing fireworks, so those were going off till like 12, 1 in the morning. And then I fell asleep, and then we get up at 5:15 every day, weekends, everything, to give the cats, feed all the cats, and then we give the one cat her diabetes shot. And usually I'm up after that. I can't sleep. Like right now, I've been up since 6:37, and Daisy's sleeping still. She's crashed out. She'll probably sleep till I go wake her up. So I decided to make another Just Talking. It's been a couple weeks. Just kind of checking in. Basically, these videos are just going to be me rambling, kind of, in a way, about my life and things that I feel like I need to vent. Whether people like it or listen, it's up to them, Or if anyone relates, that's cool. Comment, say what's going on in your life. Let me know. It's cool to know that, not in a good way, but I guess it's cool to know you're not alone and not going through shit. And people will relate to it, But I hope all is well with anyone who listens. And if you're a subscriber, I appreciate it. Give it a like when you hear this. It'll help me out. Let me know you like it, and then maybe I'll keep doing more. Maybe one day we'll do a video, too. It won't just be audio. I won't mind that. We'll see. Just trying to think, is there anything else I want to talk about? I don't really, and one thing I'm never going to really talk about is politics. My only thought on that is I've never voted in my life. I'm 41. I'll be 41. I never will vote. It's all corrupt. I don't give a fuck who you like, which side you are, what color you like, or whatever shit that is in politicians. I don't care. They're not about us. They're about greed and themselves, and it's all lies and bullshit, no matter who is your president or who wins what or governor, mayor. I don't give a fuck. They're all corrupt. All they care about is money. They don't give a fuck about us. Your vote does not matter. That's my final saying on politics. Other than that, they won't be talked about on here because they're corrupt all the way around. Other than that, yeah, just talking is gonna be a lot of mental health discussions and going through shit and life in general, getting older. If you're around my age, that'd be cool. That's cool. Hopefully you relate, and don't feel alone. I'm 40. I'll be 41 September. So, getting older, huh? That's a weird thing too. Is, like at work, it used to be funny to me to talk to the old timers at work, and now got these we're hiring people that are fucking 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's like, fuck, man. I'm the old timer. It's weird to get used to that. It's a weird feeling. Like the other day, I was reading something small on something at work, and I used to make fun of these old dudes who push it like close to their face or pull it far away so they could read the small letters. I caught myself doing that. I'm like, oh my god, dude, I'm one of them. Sitting there trying to read this tiny writing, I got it like close to my face. I probably need to get my eyes checked. I haven't had them checked in a long time. But yeah, that's it for me. Just kind of checking in. Like I said, Smile We're Dead is still on my mind. I do spend a lot of time with the Druff Hardy Show, and that's the title of it on the YouTube is the Druff Hardy Show. Go check me out if you're into video games. I play a lot of different games. We just finished up The Last of Us Part 2 about a month ago. We're currently playing the Outlast Trials with Drowning Daisy, Apex with Drowning Daisy, and Solo. I have RoboCop Unfinished Business, the DLC. I think we're getting close to finishing that. We have Retail Hell we're playing. We're getting ready to probably start a new game after RoboCop. I don't know what, but I got something cooking. Yeah. And other than that, for Smile We're Dead, I'm working on still early stages of writing a new story for Blackstone Forest to hopefully put out in October. As far as ramblings, I don't have anything new written yet. But I am, even if I'm not writing, I'm still doing something with my Smile We're Dead YouTube. So right now I'm focused on trying to find new stuff for videos. Like video ideas and clips I can use to make in my own videos, And definitely trying to find new sounds and music to put behind what I'm saying just to make it different, updated. I want to make them better. I want to make them better quality is what I'm trying to aim for with the ramblings of a madman. So Goldskin was a kind of dipping my toe back into it. I wasn't really happy with the video. I still feel like I kind of rushed it. So, but I do like Goldskin itself. Like I like the way I wrote it, the way it is. The music behind it's pretty good, but I've used that before, so I'm trying to find new stuff, But it just kind of get me back into it, see how I felt about making a video and making music or whatever you want to call them. Like I said, I call them ramblings, making my ramblings. So I'm definitely working on that. I'm hopefully write something soon. I'm definitely working on new music for it, sounds, videos. We got a new Blackstone Forest. It's early stages of writing, but like we're in July, so my goal is to have it written and done by the end of August. That way I can do 2 weeks of audio in September and then 2 weeks of video in September and have that bad boy ready for October. Spooky time. But that's it, man. I think I'm done. I gotta go wake my wife up, make some coffee, eat our bagels, and we gotta clean the house. And then I'll probably be streaming tonight. Druff Hardy Show. I don't know when this is gonna come out. Maybe today. We'll see. So I don't know. It might be out after I've already streamed. So that's weird because it's pre-edited. I'm gonna go live today. It might come out today. I don't know. We'll see. But I appreciate anyone who's ever watched or liked any of my videos over the 7 years the Smile We're Dead's been around. 2019. Yeah, about 7 years. That's crazy. But I appreciate you guys. Anyone who's been a subscriber since the early days, anyone who's a new subscriber, go check out some of my videos, man. I got the Blackstone Forest stories. The Blackstone Forest stories are probably my favorite thing about Smile We're Dead. I love my ramblings of madman. Those are authentic feelings I've went through in my life, things I've dealt with, just a way to release all my mental anguish and pain and despair I feel. That's what Ramblings of a Madman is. But the Blackstone Forest stories are things that I created in my own head. These are all my own stories, my imagination. I may have taken ideas like the thought of a killer and turned it and twisted it into my own aspect for Blackstone Forest. But that is all my stories. I'm very proud of those. I'm very happy I wrote them. I wish I could make better videos for Blackstone Forest, like better editing and crafting my own videos, because I have some cool ideas for the forest, but I don't have the technology or know how to do it, so I just have to find clips on YouTube and try to patch something together. But in a way, I feel like it gives it its own unique quality, style. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. But if you are a fan of anything I've done, please go check out the Blackstone Forest playlist and listen to those videos and watch them all. Give them likes. Check out the ramblings. I mean, I got a few playlists on there, don't I? I got some other stuff on there. I can't remember. Ramblings, I know for sure. And Blackstone Forest. And whatever other playlists I have on there, go check them out. Let me know what you think. Comment. If anything's good, bad, doesn't matter. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. Comment what you like, don't like. You're going to be an asshole, though. We can just talk about it. No big deal. We can like different things. Humans are allowed to be different and like different things and not fight about it. That's what makes us unique and different. You know how boring the fucking world would be if we were all exactly the same? Good God. How fucking boring. Ugh. Anyways, hope you all are doing well. If you are struggling, I suggest reaching out. You can comment on this video if you're having any issues that you just want to talk about. I definitely won't mind talking. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Hang in there. I know life is fucking tough, and it just seems to get tougher every fucking day with something going on in the world, right? But I appreciate you guys. Anyone who's been around, like I said, since the beginning days, anyone who's new, appreciate it all. Smile We're Dead is not a dying channel. We are just working on making things better quality and sound and enjoying making them. So I appreciate it. We'll be mixing in just talking episodes with ramblings of a madman and some Blackstone Forest stories for sure. I'm contemplating not only doing, like I've been putting them out only in October. If I can get myself to write stories that I'm proud of, I might do more than just October, but that's a long shot. We'll see. Let's just focus on October of this year for now. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys listening. Stay safe. Watch your ass out there. The world is gone fucking mad. Don't go mad with it, all right? Stay safe, everyone. I'm Artie Dreadful. Talk to you guys in the next one.